Drivers, start your engines. And we have all the drivers lined up, Gran Turismo fans. We are in Tokyo, and we're doing some midnight racing. And it looks like Nico M, he qualified first. Salo, he qualified second. Cat qualified third. And let's do 7 laps of GT3 racing at Tokyo Expressway East clockwise. And it's gonna get bunched up right here around these first turns here coming up. Hopefully nobody gets into it. Hopefully everyone stays in their own bubble. And we shall see. Let's see if Nico M can pull away. Already some side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel racing right around this first turn. Nico and Salo. And Nico and Kat hit that wall. And Salo overtakes Nico for his first place position right around that second turn. Jay Well-Beloved third place, trailing Nico by about 1/4 of a second. Cat in fourth. It's getting pretty narrow. Everybody's gonna have to stay off those walls if they want to stay at the head of the pack. And looks like AJT just overtook Rattlehead for his 8th place position. Deadshot in 10th place. And Deadshot, knowing him, he's going to try to work his way up to that first place position. And Salo 00109, first place, heading around his final turn on his first lap. And he has over now a little under 2-second lead on Nico. Nico in second place has a little over 1 second lead on third place, Jay Well-Beloved. And we have everybody screaming through this tunnel heading on their second lap. Salo still remaining in first place. He's not pulling off from Nico too much, but he does have a little bit under a 2-second lead. And if he can take these first 2 turns perfectly and professionally, he'll be able to pull off from Nico. And I see those sparks flying. And that's what I love to see. And we're doing some midnight racing in Tokyo. And when we started, it was midnight. Now we're doing some early morning racing. And Nico was able to make it through those first 2 turns fine. He has not hit a wall yet. Salo still in first place. Nico with about a 1 1/4 second lead on Jay Well-Beloved. And Cliff, he is in fourth. He's only trailing Jay Well-Beloved by about 1.5 seconds. And AJT is right behind Cliff by a little under half second. And Kat in 6th place, trailing AJT by about 3/4 of a second. And Salo still remaining in first place, screaming through that tunnel right now, has almost a 3-second lead on Jay Well-Beloved. And Salo is now going on to his 3rd lap. And he showed some great driving skill. If he can keep this driving up, he will take first place. Jay Well-Beloved second place, has a little over 1.5 second lead on AJT. And Cliff and AJT were just side by side. Cliff almost got that third place position. Cliff does have that 3-second penalty though, so even if he was able to overtake, he's going to have to pay for that. And Nico M just overtook Cliff for his 4th place position. He has a 1.5 second penalty. Cliff has that 3-second penalty. Cat right behind Cliff. Cat does not have a penalty, so if Cat can stay off those walls and keep her driving professional, she will overtake Cliff. And she might do it before that penalty line. And Cat just overtook Cliff on this 3rd lap. Took that 5th place position right from him. Cliff's gonna have to pay for his penalty. So is Nico. Yep, he's about ready to pass that penalty line right here soon. And Cat coming in hot on Nico at the end of this 3rd lap. And I'm going to keep my eye on these two. I'm going to check on 1st place real fast. Oh, 1st place. He's almost 4 seconds ahead of 2nd place, J. Welby Love. J. Welby Love is over 3 seconds ahead of 3rd place, AJT. And Nico is trailing AJT by almost 4 seconds. And Kat is still chasing Nico down. She is applying pressure. That's what she is good for. And she is gaining on Nico. And side by side, Nico and Kat. Kat just took Nico's 4th place position. And let's see if Kat can hold on to it. Salo's still in 1st place. And he's heading around his final turn on his 4th lap. Almost a 5-second lead on 2nd place, J. Welby Love. And check out those rotors glowing. That's what I love to see. That's why I love midnight racing. And J. Welby Love is ahead of AJT by a little bit over 2.5 seconds. And we are now on our 5th lap. Salo still remaining in 1st place. Not that super massive lead, but it's a pretty good lead. Almost a 5.5 second. And J. Welby Love in 2nd place. 3rd place, AJT. And he is behind J. Welby Love by a little over 2.5 seconds. Nico M in 4th on his 5th lap. And he's trailing 3rd place, AJT, by almost 6 seconds. Deadshot, he moved his way all the way up to 5th place. He was in 10th place the last time I checked on him. All right, I'm going to check on everybody's tires. Looks like everyone is running those racing soft. And everybody's tire wear is give or take around the same. The leader, Salo, I think his tire wear is a little bit more, but he has been grinding those corners. And Salo going around his final turn on his 5th lap. And he's going to be screaming through that tunnel here in a moment. And he has almost a 7.5 second lead on 2nd place, J. Welby Love. And Silo 00109 still remaining in that 1st place position on his 6th lap. Over a 7.5 second lead on 2nd place, J. Welby Love. 2nd place has a little over a 1 second lead on 3rd place, AJT. Nico in 4th is trailing AJT by almost 6.5 seconds. And Cat is in 5th place, trailing Nico by almost 4 seconds. Cliff in 6th, trailing Cat by a little over 2.5 seconds. And Deadshot, he's in 7th place. And he is trailing Cliff by only about 3.25 of a second. And Salo is pulling off from J. Welby Love. He has almost an 8-second lead. Now over an 8-second lead on J. Welby Love. It looks like Salo might take this race home, but anything can happen. And J. Welby Love in 2nd place. 3rd place, AJT right behind him by about a 1/2 second. And we are going to be closing this 6th lap here in a moment. And Salo in 1st place, and his GT3 Lexus is screaming in that tunnel. White flag, we are on our final lap. Salo has maintained 1st place position for I do not know how many laps. I know it has been a lot. And his lead on 2nd place is climbing every lap. He now has over a 9.5 second lead on AJT. AJT and J. Welby Love were just side by side racing. And they're side by side, wheel to wheel, going around this 1st corner. AJT was able to hold him off. But J. Welby Love, he is going to apply that pressure. And J. Welby Love in 3rd place. He is ahead of Nico in 4th by over 8 seconds. Nico M in 4th, ahead of Cat by a little over 2.5 seconds. Cat is ahead of Cliff by almost 3.5 seconds. Cliff in 6th place. He's ahead of Deadshot by a little over 1/2 second. And Deadshot in 7th place has a tremendous lead on 8th place R. Morton, almost a 10-second lead. And Salo heading around his final turn on his final lap. He has almost a 9-second lead on 2nd place AJT. And there is nothing that can stop him now. But I'm still not going to call it yet. Anything can happen. His motor could blow. His car could explode. Anything could happen. And your 1st place winner at Tokyo Expressway East Clockwise, Salo 00109. And AJT. And your 2nd place winner, AJT. 3rd place, J. Welby Love. And that is your winner's circle. They're going to take those big 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place trophies home. And your 4th place winner, Nico M. 5th place, it's just Cat. 6th place, Cliff, and he smashed into that wall. He's trying to kill himself at the checkered line. 7th place, Deadshot. 8th place, R. Morton. And Rattlehead, he's about ready to cross that checkered line right now in that Ford GT. And your 9th place winner, Rattlehead. And congratulations, Salo. That was some excellent racing.